So today I wanted to talk about initially my theory about the Halo Infinite storyline and how that's going to go. But I realized I should probably start by trying to connect a few dots before I get into that. And then that's why I decided, well, let's just kind of make this video just about the connection between the Halo Wars 2 and the main Halo storylines, and then the next video will be just a full theory for how I think Halo Infinite story is going to go. Alright, so obviously my main evidence isn't just going to be the ending for Halo Wars 2, because there are a couple of other details that do kind of hint at the idea of things lining up a bit more than just seeing a Guardian. So even though it's not 100% interesting, I got a little list here for you guys. I put some proper effort into this and everything. Number one, you got the Guardian, of course. Then number two, you have the book, which is coming up later this year, which confirms the timelines. And you've got number 3 being Planet Reach. So a lot of the characters are in the same area, and for those of you who have read the lore, it's the Epsilon Eridani system. So I've been paying attention, and I've done my research. And then number 4, you've got the Banished acting as our new Covenant enemies, because we already know that Halo Infinite is going to be a essential reboot to the series. And Julan Dharma's dead. The rest of the Covenant is just sitting there chilling, being friends with humanity now. Like, most of Halo 5 Guardians, they were just sitting there watching from the sidelines anyway. So, if you want to have the Covenant in a Halo game, you're going to have to do it through the Banished, which I talked about in my last video. So, there's a very good chance of all of that coming together. And if you're versing the Banished in the main storyline, but you're not kind of mentioning anyone else from the Spirit of Fire, it just doesn't make sense. Now, I talked about this book in my last video, mentioning that it does talk about the Chief going back to Reach. And I didn't read the exact description of the book, but just like the main sentence that you want to listen to is that it's October 2559, and it's been a year since Cortana issued the galaxy-wide ultimatum subjecting many worlds to martial law under the grip of her Forerunner weapons. So, obviously, things have continued on in the Halo storyline as far as the Guardians. They haven't just magically disappeared into a different universe. So they are still there, and I will talk about what I think is going to happen with them in my theory video next. However, obviously, we are seeing the lines connect up a fair bit more, so it's not just something that has kind of been worked on from one end. All of the storylines kind of allude to the same thing, and I guess that helps make things sound a little bit more legit and a bit more reliable, which is a good sign. Alright, so facts-wise, that's just about it for this video. I don't really want to give like a detailed opinion on all of this, because there's a good to fair chance this could all change a fair bit. So I don't want to do that and sound even more stupid. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys think about the idea of both of the timelines coming together. Personally, without going into an hour-long rant, I actually think this is a really good idea, because I'd like to see a bit more of a connection between the timelines, and I'd also like to see a bit more of the Halo Wars characters, because they're so much more human and they have so much more emotion than the robot that is Sarah Palmer. I mean, in all honesty, look at that face and tell me it doesn't kind of remind you of the Eevee bot, like fake AI sort of thing. Like, she just... everything about it just has no emotion. I don't know. I have a lot of problems with that character. Apparently, she's got more badass moments, I guess, in the comic book series, but, like, not every fan's gonna read that. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about the idea of the timelines coming together. Would you guys be happy about that, or would you guys be pretty frustrated about that? Let me know in the comment section down below, but that's just about it from me. So, I've been Kev, and I'll see yous all on the next one.